Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a somewhat big perfume haul. These are all blind buys, just a little disclaimer, because the fragrance community right now has me hooked. I've been binge watching the videos and spending all my money. But really quickly before we get into it, first of all, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And all my new subscribers, thank you guys so much. I see you and I appreciate you. Also, I want to say I didn't buy these all at once, and anybody who knows me knows I never pay full price, like for anything ever, except for at Zara once in a while. But I buy all of my perfumes off of the discounted websites. So I like Fragrance Buy for Canadians, Fragrance X, and Fragrance Net, because I've had good experiences with all of them and they sell authentic products. Other than that, I also get them sometimes at Sephora and Shoppers Drug Mart, because if you didn't know, you can save up all of your points and redeem them for like cash value. So one of these I actually got for free because I used my points at Shoppers. But yeah, basically shop around. I never pay full price, like ever, because I love a good deal. So let's start. I'm going to start with my two most affordable. Starting off, I got Sofia by Sofia Vergara. I actually found this at Rexall if you're Canadian, and I got the whole set for $28, like no tax, just $28, which is a bargain. I did already take the perfume out because I didn't want you guys to see me struggle, because it's hard to get out. But basically, I'll show you how it comes. You get the little box, and inside the box, it comes with a 100 ml bottle, a roller ball, and a glitter body lotion. 100 mils and a roller ball for $28 Canadian. That's amazing. The bottle of this is actually pretty heavy, and it's so pretty and like really girly and luxe. I love it. It does not look like, I feel like I was a snob a little bit with celebrity fragrances, but I was watching It's MJ, and I think It's MJ and Carina Waldron, and they always talked about this, so I just got it. And I'm so glad I did. I love it. This scent is so feminine, girly. It opens up really fruity, bright, and juicy. So it's really fruity in the opening, which I love. And it dries down to almost like a powdery, vanilla, sweet, fruity musk. Does that make any sense? It's basically like, I feel like you could wear this anytime, all the time. It's not offensive. It's really feminine. It's not too sweet. And it's not too like heavy, cloying. It's really inoffensive. It's really, I would describe this as like feminine, and yeah, it's really girly, really pretty. Especially the opening is so fruity, and as it dries down, it's basically just like a fruity, sweet musk. It's really comparable to Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, if you guys have tried that. I personally couldn't wear that. I tested it out for a few days. I had a sample before, but Coco Mademoiselle, I liked it, and the scent is comparable to this, but this one, in my opinion, is even better because it's a little bit more fruity and less musky, which I personally love. Coco Mademoiselle on me was a little bit too musky, so it gave me a headache. If there's too much musk in a fragrance, I can't do it because it gives me a headache. So Coco Mademoiselle was a no, and this one is better in my opinion, for a lot less money. So that was a great blind buy. And the other one is also a celebrity fragrance, and I found this one also at Rexall. This is Rihanna's Rebel Fleur, and it was the same thing, $28 for the set. And the set comes with, sorry for the noise, the set comes with a 50 ml of the perfume, and again the body lotion. I don't always use the body lotion, but it just came like that for 28 bucks. Again, no tax, just that's amazing. Oh, I should have told you, I have worn all of these before. I gave them each like a day wear test before I did this video, just so I can kind of tell you. The Sofia Vergara one, I would say lasts me a solid, like, to play it safe, I'm going to say 6 hours, and that's only on my skin. Whenever I test these, I test it on my skin to get like the true wear time. I feel like you can always get more hours when you spray it on your clothes, but to just be fair and give it like a true test, I sprayed it only on my skin because I know not everybody likes to spray it on their clothes. I talk too much and I'm thirsty. But yeah, so that one gave me like a solid 6 hours, possibly more. But obviously as it dries down, it sits closer to your skin, but it came with a roller ball and the lotion. You could layer it up and it would last you forever. This one, Rihanna Rebel Fleur. So this one was different, okay? When you first smell it, it smells really strong. This has like a lot of different notes. I don't know if I'm going to put the notes here. Maybe I'll try and put like the main notes on the screen. But for now, as you know, I'm just going to tell you what I think it smells like because I feel like that's more helpful anyway. But anyways, this one I feel like is a grown woman coconut. If you like coconut scents but you don't want it to smell like juvenile or like a body mist, this is like really heavy on coconut and patchouli. So I feel like you do get the creamy coconut. In the beginning, the patchouli is sharp. It smacks you in the face. But because of that, I feel like this fragrance lasts forever, like a solid day. You can get a whole work day out of this only on the skin, and I love it. I love it. It starts off really strong because of the patchouli. You have to like patchouli because you can smell the patchouli on my skin anyway. You smell the patchouli, the creamy coconut. There's like a little bit of floral, and this to me is like a little bit of a darker, sexier coconut, which is why I say it's like a grown woman coconut. I would wear this, I mean, you know me, I have a strong personality, so I would wear this anytime, but I feel like most people, this would be a good like evening summer scent. Summer for it's just so good. This is like a grown, sexy coconut. There's a little bit of floral. There's a patchouli, which gives it like a earthiness and a darkness, I feel like, and then you get the creamy coconut. So it's like a sexier, sophisticated coconut, which I really like, and it lasted, like I said, a really long time. And I sprayed it on a piece of paper too, because I do that sometimes, to just go back and see how long it lasted on the paper, and I could smell it on the paper the next day. So that's really good. Next up, let's talk about the one I got for free. I used my Optimum points and I got this one. This is called Dolce Garden. I'm pretty sure I watched Anna Absolute. I don't know. I want to say Anna Absolute because I feel like that suits her better. But I watched her video and she was always talking about this perfume. And so I decided to get it. I'm going to say, because it's called Dolce Garden, I would never buy that because I don't want to smell like a garden. For those of you who don't know, I like sweet, sexy, dark, spicy scents all the time. It's just who I am. But for the summertime, like I said, I've mentioned, I'm looking for like a happy medium where I'm not choking people out, but I still smell like me, you know? So I don't like to smell like a garden. I would never buy this if I didn't see her review and she said it smelled like a creamy coconut. First of all, I hate the bottle. I'm just going to say that. I'm kind of girly, but I just don't like this tacky flower on the top, but I could get past it. I have got this a few days ago, and I've worn it nonstop. I'm going to wear it today, actually. This, to me, smells so freaking good. I realize now that, like, I gravitate towards coconut, I feel like, but for the summer, I like gourmand scents, and coconut to me is so good. I love it, but I don't want it to smell like a body spray, and I don't want to smell like a little kid, you know, like I don't want to smell juvenile. This to me is, it's called Garden. There is some floral in there. To me, this is like a floral mixed with a creamy coconut, and in the beginning, for the first little bit, you do get a little bit of zest back there, like a citrus, but it's a good citrus. It's like, ooh, what's that, you know? Oh, it's like, honestly, it's like a sweet, floral, creamy coconut. So it's not, you do get the coconut. The coconut is there, and it's there the whole time that you wear it, which I love. It's a creamy coconut mixed with some floral. So again, it's really pretty, really girly. I don't like the bottle, but I love the fragrance itself. And as much as I don't like florals and fresh scents, because it's mixed with the creamy coconut and like it's blended, it's not just floral, I love it. And the creamy coconut is definitely like a star player mixed with the florals. So it's like really summery, a little bit fresh because in the beginning there's the citrus, but the citrus dies down and stays like in the background, but it's nice. It is so nice. Oh, and it smells so good. I guess it's called Garden because there's some flower in there, but it's not overpowering. I feel like this is like exactly what I was looking for. It's a happy medium, so it's floral, summery, but coconutty, really girly. It smells so good without being too sweet and too sickly. So I would wear this during the day. I wear this all the time during the day, and I have been loving that. So, I mean, that blind buy didn't disappoint either. I have two more. The next one I got is Guerlain La Petite Robe Noire. Did I say that right? I feel like I did. Anyways, this one, I honestly didn't hear many people talk about it. I'm not going to lie. But I saw it on Sephora, and the notes just drew me in. And then I saw the bottle, and the bottle drew me in. So this is gorgeous. It has like a little black dress. The bottle is so pretty. I don't own any Guerlain fragrances, and the notes of this, like I said, they just intrigue me. It has like cherry, licorice, anise, I think it's called, almond, vanilla. It sounded amazing. So I wore this last night. I went out actually. Ugh, getting the lid off is really hard. This smells so good. It kind of gives me a cold vibe. Most of my fragrances give me like a warm, cozy vibe, but this one gives me a cold vibe, but not in a bad way. It's different. It's really good. It's called Le Petit Robe Noire, which is supposed to be like the little black dress, and you're supposed to be able to, when you don't know what to wear, you wear a little black dress. Why can I not talk today? But anyways, and I agree. This I wore last night. I went on a date night, finally, with my husband. And I wore this, and I love it. When you first spray it, I can get what people say, how it has like a medicinal vibe, because you get the licorice and the cherry. The cherry is like a tart black cherry, like almost like a sour, realistic black cherry. It's not like a sweetened, artificial, like maraschino cherry. It's not like that. It's like a sour black cherry, and it stays the entire time, and it smells so good. It's not really a gourmand. Maybe it is. Like, yes, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. You get the licorice. I get the licorice and the cherry a lot, and a sweetness, and I think the sweetness comes from the almond, and I love it. This lasts forever on your skin too. I wore it last night, and I could still smell it in my hair today because my hair, I guess, like, it was rubbing on the back of my neck or whatever, and I could still smell it this morning. It smells so good. Like I said, it gives me a cold vibe. I don't know why, but I could picture you wearing this year-round in the evening on a date, year-round. It smells really good. It's not too sweet. If you like cherry, I love it. I could smell the cherry, the licorice, the almond, and as it dries down, you smell the vanilla, but the cherry stays there the entire time. So it's a little bit like spicy from the anise and the licorice. And that cherry is like a tart, like realistic, mouth-watering cherry. This smells like sexy, alluring, because it's different. This is different than anything I have, because it gives me like that cold vibe, and because the ingredients, like the things that are in there, are different than anything I own. I freaking love this, and I love that it's different yet still sexy and still right up my alley, because yes, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, because I think the tartness of that cherry stops it from being too sweet. So I love this, and it lasted a really long time on my skin in the heat with me sweating. It did not disappoint, and it was only on my skin, and it lasted a long time. I have one more fragrance, but my battery's dying, so let me switch it and I'll be right back. Okay, if my lighting changed, I'm sorry, but my battery died. Also, I just noticed I had something on my face this entire freaking time. I hope it wasn't in the video this entire time. But anyways, last but not least, the last fragrance I got was Hugo Boss, the scent Private Accord. So I can't remember who I saw talk about this. Everybody. I feel like everybody has talked about this during the fragrance. It's MJ. I feel like everyone's talked about this. And when I saw the bottle, first of all, my fingerprints are already on it. The bottle is stunning. Stunning. I love it. I love this gradient. I just love how pretty it is. And it was described as like a sweet gourmand chocolate orange, which is, that's me. That is me. When I heard that, I was like, yes, I need that. It smells so good. Okay, this smells like a sweet but powdery chocolate orange. The powderiness almost gives me like, it's a milk chocolate orange. That's pretty much all you smell. A milk chocolate orange. It's sweet. It's a tiny bit powdery, chocolatey. It's delicious, but so it's a gourmand, but it's a little bit lighter. I do not find this too heavy, and I do not find it too strong. So I feel like you could wear it during the day or at night, and I also feel like you could wear it year round. Then again, with that said, I like sweet scents. This one is not overly sweet to me. So if you don't like sweet scents, you might find it too sweet. But for me, it's a powdery chocolate orange. That is what it is. It smells delicious and edible, but it's not too strong. It doesn't project too much. But it's good, and it's sweet, but it's not like too heavy. It's a little bit lighter of a gourmand in my opinion, like it's one of my lighter gourmands. it's still really good, and what's great is I feel like I could wear this anytime because it's not too sweet, it's not too heavy. I feel like I could literally put this on anytime if I want to smell like a snack, which is all the time. So it's really good. The only downside I will say, and I've heard other people say this, and so I kind of knew it going into it, the longevity, it's not there. It kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It is somewhat expensive, so I love how it smells. So for that reason, it is what it is. I like it. I don't mind. But at the end of the day, it's unfortunate that the longevity, it only lasts me maybe like 3 to 4 hours, and then I would have to reapply it. And for the price, like, that does suck. It's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie, but because I love the smell, I'll get over it. I like it. And I think the other one I forgot to talk about is the Dolce Garden. This one also doesn't last the longest. I can still smell it. It smells phenomenal. It doesn't last the longest, but it does last a little bit longer than this one. So this one I'd say is like maybe 5 hours, and then you'd have to reapply it. Like I said, if you spray it on your clothes, you might get longer. But I'm talking about like strictly on the skin, 4 to 5 hours. But I love that smell too. So that's everything that I got. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up because that really helps me get my video out there and shared. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.